Hello and namaste, great day, wonderful people of all Facebook. Sending you so much love and gratitude for everyone. To everyone, thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for loving everybody around yourself. But specifically, thank you for taking the time for take caring your own self. I want to talk about a few things. First of all, humanity in the city. Um, I have been living in a city and I have decided to remove myself into the area where I find the lifestyle if it's much more slower pace and people are still very pure, innocent, and they really mean well for everybody the most of the times in smaller communities. Smaller communities rely more on each other and help on a help of each other and also on a trust. Without a trust in any relationship, society cannot function. I want you to understand love and trust. If you don't trust yourself, you cannot love yourself. It's go hand by hand. And trust in a community is very, very important because in times where everything's go down and when people really need to start relying on each other gifts, talents, experiences, community need to start rebuilding themselves on a little bit different foundations. All society has been attacked, and if you look around, we can no longer deny that we are living in a peaceful, wonderful planet. Most places there are still wonderful people with wonderful places with wonderful people. There are still many places called heavens on this planet Earth. People make the heaven and the earth. The people's thoughts, people's emotions, people's actions will bring the new awakening, the new heavens onto this planet. More compassion, higher sensitivity. Many of us, we have been laughed at and bullied as a children because we were different. And quite frankly, this is still continue into our adulthood. And we are okay with that because we understand when somebody point fingers on somebody else. They just really are sharing their pain and reflecting themselves within that individual or in that situation. So it's very understandable. But if we don't rebuild our society, if the boys from our army and police forces are still proud for killing innocent children because they had an order by someone who's pushing pen and paper in the office, who probably not even stand in a war zone themselves, but they making the final executive decisions who are going to die, what kind of people, which country is going to be attacked. Boys, girls, it's time to wake up. Be the true heroes to the community, to our families, to yourself. Serve and protect, yes, indeed, very important. There is still danger there, and protection always still needs to be. But we don't need to go crazy over everything. Everything is manipulated. The dark forces, all these events, children killing children, people getting attacked on the streets, people getting attacked in public places and during public events. Do you think that it just happened? Everything happens for a reason. And if we continue increasing negativity on this planet, well, I don't need to continue because you see what happened in Hawaii. Nature and animals got affected, and this is no longer acceptable on a basic interplanetary galactic codex has been broken in many ways. We are witnesses. We have been sitting back perhaps express our opinions. We have been watched and we have been observed. We have been tested. We're testing ourselves all the time. The realization of our day, of our minute, of in that day, living in a present moment, is the major shift, the most important right now. I know as much we want to help people and we want to bring huge changes, and many of us are calling ourselves by names, and we showing people how special we are and that we are different, amazing, we are all unique, you are all beautiful, we are all beautiful, but we are all equal. Okay, do not take the advantage of your uniqueness, your individuality against innocent, vulnerable souls. People who go through spiritual journeys are very innocent, very vulnerable, in their very vulnerable state. Many of them will be following many different people. If you need to follow someone, listen your intuition, please. Resonate with that individual's experiences, beliefs, wisdom, okay? You can find so many infinite teachers. I have so many teachers. I connected myself to everybody and anyone. My path, when there is a path, I observe my path, and then I question where that thought came from. Is it my thought? Did it came projected from somebody else? Very simple, yet for many people still very complicated. And we go around and trying to preach and tell people and point fingers and judge people. The ones who judging, they are the ones who needs the most self-love and self-care. Okay? The homeless people came to your city. They show you the true foundation of your society by living and showing you for who they truly are and their life, really. You open your eyes and you truly see their struggles. If you want to know who they are and what they're going through each day, talk to them, please. You want to judge any homeless person, any drug addict, any prostitute, any child that is crying on the street, stealing because they are hungry, stealing medications because they are sick and they have no money, stealing medications because their friends are sick. I'm not making excuses for stealing, people, okay? Stealing is absolutely not acceptable. But in for many people, life's reality, it's only the way to survive right now. And I'm sorry to say that. US, Canada, all same. We all have a homeless people everywhere. And then children. What kind of environment our children are really? Do you creating heaven in your home for your children? Do they feel the safest at home? Do they feel like they can really truly trust their parents with anything and everything, that they are open? They're not going to be judged? They're not going to be disrespected, bullied by their own parents? I'm sorry to again say that, but children are products of the environment. Feminine, masculine energies. You know, we have so many masters talking about energies and